Every year we get a new Madden. It's Madden 12. But when are we going to get Roller Derby 12? EA Sports, are you listening? There's a huge market. After the Carnageville Vectrex won the Super Bowl in Madden 11, Lord Carnage made one simple request to the White House. He said that I want my island of Carnageville made the 51st state in the USA. The White House declined because they didn't want to reprint all the flags. So Lord Carnage pushed Rhode Island into the sea to make room. The White House still declined, unaware that Rhode Island was a state. To be fair, it is hard to spot on a map. Anyway, an outraged Lord Carnage sunk the entire island of Carnageville, destroying his previous football stadium and team from Madden 11. He left Earth and conquered a black hole in outer space, creating a new team called the Black Hole Event Horizon. Fueled by the power of the Beastie Boys, part of the soundtrack in Madden 12, Lord Carnage played quarterback once again, commanding a team made up of clones of many of the greatest football players on Earth, including Troy Polamalu, because Lord Carnage respects his hair.
Intercepted. In many ways, Troy Polamalu is the most dangerous player on the field.
So, in addition to the Event Horizon and the Beastie Boys, what is new in Madden 12? There's an all-new collision system and 100 defensive AI enhancements, which result in the smartest Madden defense ever. But you can't outsmart the Event Horizon. As far as I can tell, visual presentation is more or less the same. There's new plays, you can pump fake, and there's diving catches. There's a new true broadcast mode, 3D Grass, and Soldier Field has been added, as well as the Edge of Reality Stadium, which is where this game is being held, the first game of the season, where the loser is shot into the black hole. Oddly enough, the Cleveland Browns are still missing.
Goes for it all. To the 20. This is a touchdown.
Shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October. A toast.
For the remainder of this season, no other team would travel to the black hole for fear of disappearing. So the Event Horizon went to them and crushed every team in the NFL on their way to the Super Bowl. As we're watching a brief highlight reel, let's talk about some of the other new features, like Pete Rock and CL Smooth, a new rookie scouting system, and free agent bidding feature. And there's now 23 different roles that players can earn in their franchise mode, including playoff performer, QB of the future, trench warrior, and team bitch. Wait a second, I read that wrong. I mean underachiever. This game also has some Five-Finger Death Punch, which we're listening to now, and a Snoop Dogg song which samples Yaz in the background.
Yeah, top dog. Get your money, whip your hair, executive branch, like a player. Yeah, in the club, yes it cracks. Cute little mamas, but they stack with backs.
Who says I'm not good at sports games? Looks to me like I'm doing pretty well with the Event Horizon. Now let's move on to the Super Bowl, because Lord Carnage has to prepare for hockey season with the Moose Jaw Sorcerers in NHL 12, which also has new features like Anthrax. Now this should be an interesting Super Bowl, because for the first time in history it will be Troy Polamalu versus Troy Polamalu. Which Polamalu will be the victor? Probably the one with the backing of Lord Carnage, but that's just my guess.
Let's have a celebration, get a and we can do this until we pass out.
There's also 2 James Harrisons in this game right now. But Lord Carnage frequently loses track of which players he's cloned. For example, he accidentally combined the DNA of the Manning brothers, turning them into one, who left the team mid-season to drive NASCAR. As you can see, the Super Bowl was over before it began. As much as we all love the Pittsburgh Steelers, Even they could not compete against the power of Lord Carnage and Troy Polamalu's hair. Madden 12 has a lot to offer, and many of the new features are behind the scenes. They're for those who like details and literally controlling a franchise. As for me, I just enjoy watching whatever team Lord Carnage plays for. Whether it's the Carnageville Vectrex, the Black Hole Event Horizon, or the Moose Jaw Sorcerers, look for them to be Stanley Cup champions this year. With EA Sports games like this, you can always count on Lord Carnage to be there for you when you need him to lead your team to victory.